Hello everyone, and welcome to Chinese with Pei. 我是 Pei 老师, and in this video, we're going to go over radicals 31 through 35. These are all three-stroke radicals, and they're all, so you have radical 30 and radicals 35, where it's sets that look, actually 36 too. They kind of have, well, you'll see. Okay, so if you remember from the last character video, we ended with radical 30, which looks like that. Well, radical 31 looks like that. It's written exactly the same. It's how it appears in the character that's different. So this radical is called Wei. So again, this one meant mouth. This Kou meant mouth. Well, Wei means enclosure, like a complete enclosure. And that this character is always this radical rather, is always the outside of a character. So there's always stuff going on inside. Probably the best example of this that we've gone over at this point in the vocabulary and grammar videos, the basics videos, is Guo. So its radical is that Wei, that enclosure, which in this character represents the borders of a country. And then this is the inside. That's what's going on inside the country. So it's kind of the best character example of what I mean by it wraps around a character. So that's radical 31, Wei. So radical 32 has kind of two forms. There's just a slight difference in each. So like that, or sometimes you'll see it in a character like that. Either way, it is Tu. Now this radical is a character by itself. It means earth or dirt. It's one of what are called the 5 phases in Chinese, or 5 elements. Tu. And so when it's like this, it's called a tuzipang, because it's got stuff going on next to it. When it doesn't have this little slanty, it's usually at the top of the character or at the bottom of the character, kind of squished in there. Now, one thing that's really important when writing this, when you write this, you need to make sure that this top line is shorter than the bottom line. And that's to differentiate it from our next radical. So radicals 30 and 31, it's by size. The Wei is constantly all the way, is always the wraparound, whereas a Kou is never a wraparound. Well, you have Tu, and then you have this one. They look really similar, but this is Shi. And Shi means a scholar or a bachelor. It can also mean a counselor or a soldier. There's a lot of meaning in this character. In Chinese chess, this is a character that you see in actual Chinese chess, not the 6-pointed star Chinese checkers, but Chinese chess. This is it's kind of the equivalent of like a bishop, kind of, in Western chess, but it's not quite the same. But yeah, and it's often translated for Chinese chess. This is often translated as counselor. Yeah, so like to kind of show you the difference. Tu 是图是. Yeah, it's a really subtle difference. You got to really pay attention when you're writing your characters what it's supposed to be. Okay, so that was 33. 34 is like this. And this is zhi, zhi. And zhi means, as a radical, this means to go. It carries the connotation of going somewhere. It's kind of zhi. And characters we've looked at in the vocab and grammar videos, you saw this in I. It's that bottom chunk right there. I. So, yeah. So, zhi, zhi. All right, and the last one for this video is, it looks very similar, but again, it's in how you write it that makes it different. So you come in, do that one, and you see how this is much bigger. You come over, and back, and across. Okay? So you had zhi, which was like that, whereas this one is like that. Okay? And this is sway, sway, and this means to go slowly. So it's kind of in, it looks like zhi because it has a similar meaning to zhi, but it's different. It's going slowly or following is kind of the meaning it gives to a character. Now, not every radical in a character is giving meaning. Sometimes radicals give pronunciation to characters. Sometimes the reason a radical is in a character has kind of been lost to us because over time language changes and it gets hard to tell, what was there for meaning, what was there for sound, because sound changes and that kind of thing. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So quick review of the 5 radicals from this video. We had wei, tu, shi, zhi, and sui, wei, tu, shi, zhi, sui. Okay. Alright. Well, hope this video was helpful. If it was, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions about anything we covered in this video or in previous videos, let us know in the comments or message, or let us know in the comments below, or message us on Facebook or Twitter or on YouTube. And we'll be happy to answer those questions for you. And we'll see you next time on Chinese with Pei. 再见.